Let's talk about John Wick. Are you familiar with these movies? I think there are like 3 of them, maybe 4 of them now. They're huge hits. People just love them, even though movies are not being gone to, and they all star Keanu Reeves. Now, we've been talking about Westerns. Now, even though John Wick is set in the absolute present, the character is a Western hero, and the movies are Westerns in the sense, again, as we were saying before, that John Wick is a master of violence. Anytime there's a shootout, it's like he wastes like 20 people with every possible weapons, knives, fists, everything. He's a superhero that way, like a samurai character or like Clint Eastwood in any Western movie. The John Wick character is also a man with a past, a man with a suffering past. He's lost his wife, he loses his dog. He's definitely a guy who, anytime you see his face, it's like, a fixture of grief. And he lives in a kind of urban, post-apocalyptic sort of environment where there are a league of assassins and he's one of them, and it's a dangerous, dangerous world. So this is the kind of Western hero, the warrior archetype. But let's talk for a second about the real Keanu Reeves. Now, I don't know Keanu Reeves. All I know about him is what I read in the papers. But the real Keanu Reeves is quite the opposite of the John Wick character. I know that he is a big motorcycle fan, and with a partner, he builds these ultra high-end motorcycles that are works of art. So he's very much an artist. He's very brave in his artistic choices. He just did recently a Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure movie again. You know, that takes guts at whatever age he is, 50, to play a kind of a dopey character. He plays leading men. He plays all kinds of characters. He's very brave in his choices. He's involved in the messy part of the times. He's involved in the events of the world. So the point I'm trying to make with this, of the 2 sides of this one character, the John Wick and then the real guy who plays John Wick, is that you and I can be in touch with our warrior archetype. We can be elite athletes. We can be endurance performance athletes. We can do martial arts. We can fight. We can do all that kind of stuff. We can be good with weaponry. We can, be ultra fit or whatever those things are. But we can also, like Keanu Reeves, be artists. We can be part of our world. We can be engaged with our family and our community. We can be engaged in the politics of the time. We can move beyond the warrior archetype and be teachers, mentors, fathers. We can be kings in the sense of leading others, so that the warrior archetype is a tremendously powerful archetype in that it embodies the virtues that are so powerful in our lives, like courage, patience, the willing embracing of adversity, camaraderie, love for our brothers and sisters, love for the enemy. All these are tremendously powerful virtues that we can harness in our inner world, our inner lives, our inner war, and that sort of thing. But we can also, and we should, move beyond the warrior archetype into the things that come next. The artist, the artificer, the mentor, the father, the teacher, the queen, the king, and beyond that, the sage and the mystic.